We're back with Xenogears. I just turned on wide stereo and we're getting right back into things here. We're on the second anima relic, I think, right? The stars, no. We did the one where it was the eyeball rectangle, the rectangle eyeball floating in the void, and then we fought the Dominia and crew in the Megazord. And now we're going to the second one. The first one apparently made Billy pop off. So Billy has, I don't understand if he like has an Omni gear now. If the two like had like a soul sync, and now he has we should probably switch over to Billy for a second and see. But I'm loving disc 2, dude. I'm chilling. I'm here. Let's see. Let's actually take a second and look at the gears. No. Easiest way to do it's going to be to talk to this guy. What's up, pal? What's up, Shopkeep Johnny? Nice to see you again. If you say dungeons, I say traveling merchants. You say traveling merchants, and I say Shopkeep Johnny. Want to buy something or fix up your gear? Yeah, let's look at gear. And I want to see Veltal 2, Vierge, Unvari, Red Maswell, Steer, Cressens, that's Emeraldo, we haven't seen her yet, Siebzen, Fenrir. So this, yeah, he bossed up. You can tell, right? I'm just, let me confirm. What's good, Card? How are you? Ren Maswell is the bossed up version, right? It looks sick. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be playing as him right now. I like my 3-man squad. We're in main character zone. Bart, Ellie, Faye. To my eye. However, it is cool. Wonder Whip. Oh, I already got one. Oh, but I have the Wonder... Right. I have the Wonder Whip, but I really like the fact that whatever I have right now on Bart drops ether defense. That's huge to me. The Black Snake. That's actually really, really sick. So I've been hanging on to that even though I have stronger stuff, including the Wonder Whip. I'm remembering. Okay. Let's, I guess let's just go. All right. Game's doing it for me. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Mother's Day. Getting right into things here. Right back at it. I want to remind everybody, like usual. Oh, this is going to be a full-blown gear situation. So we should actually go to Shopkeeper Johnny and kind of work on, like, tune up the gears and everything. Because, yeah, this could get bad fast. Right. That is a griffin. Okay. Hang on. If this thing... Okay. Good work. What you're going to do right now is you're going to use air odds. While we're doing this... Oh, I don't... Hang on. What's up, Axel? Hang on. Shopkeeper Johnny, actually, we're gonna get your help here for a second. Season 1 is well underway. If you haven't been checking capralog.com, I strongly encourage you to do so. Starting May 1st, I have been working on kind of establishing a new system for the channel, as well as what games we play and how, probably more importantly, how we roll them out. Deeply inspired by stuff like the Smash Bros. Dojo and classic games media, web games media when you check the website. Caprolog.com is a daily update, a daily dose of game history where I have, I'll tell you now, it's 12 games now. The number went up. The number went up over the past week, and I haven't had a chance to talk about it, but the number went up. 12 games. 12 games, and I'll tell you why when we get there. 12 games, each hand chosen by me, where I am recreating their release window excitement timeline with daily updates of game history and anticipation. I'll show you very fast. This past week, we started with Yuji Naka leaves Sega on May 8th, 2006. The Sonic creator is leaving Sonic? He's starting his own studio called Prope? What's that all about? Cut to 2 years later, finally, Yuji Naka's team Prope teases a game for penguins. World first, the game that even penguins can play. What's that all about? Who knows? The next day, on May 7th, 2025, and cut forward to October 9th, 2008, I put out the Prope keynote at Tokyo Game Show 2008. This is very exciting, and I don't think I think I undersold it a little bit. I dug very deep and found this. This is the first time this is on YouTube. This keynote has not been on YouTube before May 7th. It was an update. It was a upload from 2008 on Nico Video that I was able to uncover and source, and it's credited in the description. I'm out here restoring lost media card. I'm out here restoring lost media. Just you wait. I got more tricks up my sleeve over the coming months. But yeah, this is a full keynote that's 35 minutes long, where Yuji Naka unveils his new studio, his first two games, Let's Catch and Let's Tap, and brings a whole bunch of people on stage in penguin outfits to unveil it. Really, really, really cool. I'm not going to click the YouTube links just in case my suggested videos have upcoming stuff, because I've been doing a lot of research there. Which led us to Thursday, where I have announced the first two games of Caprolog Season 1. Let's Catch. Tap this for a little music. Wow. I'm happy to announce the first two games I've selected for Caprolog Season 1. Let's Catch and Let's Tap. If you were around the Twitch channel back when things were called Goated Quest, you probably had a feeling in the back of your mind that the first pick couldn't have been anything other than this. For years now, I've had what I could only call a crush on Let's Catch, an unassuming WiiWare title about playing catch with strangers in a park. As you'll see when you watch our playthrough, or play it yourself, I want to emphasize that. I encourage people to play along on your own. Let's Catch has a lot more going on in the narrative department than it lets on. It's a concept that I'm fascinated by, and I can't wait to toss a ball around soon. In addition, Let's Tap is a game that I wasn't quite as familiar with. But in digging through the history of Prope, I found out that these two not only released around the same time, they have cross-save unlocks, but Let's Tap was the flagship title of Prope. It's a home release, it's a disc-based release, it's not a little WiiWare thing. It is a game with a truly novel control. You don't press any buttons. You rest the Wii Remote on a cardboard box, and using the Wii Remote's accelerometer, tapping on the box equates to vibrations that equate to input from the controller. Really clever, really, really cool. I think it's awesome. When I learned how linked these two are, I quickly realized I couldn't play one without playing the other. So for Season 1 of Caprolog, after the conclusion of Xenogears, after the conclusion of Misericord Volume 1, Let's Catch and Let's Tap will be the first two games I'm excited to play. I'm really looking forward to this first season. I'm really looking forward to the concept and rolling everything out. And I hope you are too. Ended the week off with season 1's influences. If you are the type like me that likes to dig in and try and find some supplemental additional things to kind of give yourself a more well-rounded contextual appreciation of a piece of art, I love to do it for games. When I look into a game, I like to see in interviews like, oh, I was inspired by this film. I was inspired by this book. I was inspired by this album to compose the music. I've pulled together 10 things to watch and 5 things to read. As I said, 12 games in this first season. Each one of these will have a direct link to one of the games of season 1. So if you watch E.T., when it comes time for the game that references E.T., I'll break down and, hey, if you watched E.T., you can see in the interview with whoever that they directly cited E.T. as an influence on this. And same goes for pretty much everything. A couple of them are a little looser. They're not like direct quotes. But I think when you see the games and the rollout, you'll understand why I put what I put on this list. Each of these links will direct you directly to either the Letterboxd page or the Goodreads page, so you can really dig in there. But yeah, guys, season 1 well underway. I have everything lined up for next week, Monday through Friday. Super exciting. Again, go to the website, click around, take a look. The companion pages are coming soon, but you can see the first 2 games for season 1 are Let's Catch and Let's Tap. And dig into some history. Again, first time this has ever been put on YouTube. Like Card said, we're out here restoring some lost media, guys. Pretty exciting. Look at this. Wow. All right. That's my spiel. I'm going to be talking about it a lot over the next couple hours. I'm really looking forward to it. What's up, Wongo? And yeah, that's what I got. So, I saw a couple of chests down there. I want to save just because we tuned up everything. So we have... I think I tuned up everything. Did I tune up Bart's? Yes. Yes. Let me save, and we'll get moving. Yeah, as I said, I am really enjoying this second disc. I think it's very fun. I think the flow of it is... If it was anything other than what it is, I think it would be much more... Exhausting's not the right word, but, you know, daunting probably is. I'm dropping down here to get these chests. Whoa. So here's the thing. This can wipe out everyone. Which is just deranged. It's too strong. it's too strong. All right. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. It's finally starting to like really warm up. It's going to be 86, 87 degrees here this upcoming Thursday, which is unreal. Anybody get into anything fun this past weekend? Anybody do anything noteworthy, exciting? Anybody go to any Mother's Day brunch that they enjoyed? I could just do this again. The problem is we're probably going to run out of fuel if I keep doing this way. But it does make it so easy. Okay, I got both of the chests. Dude, and we're getting level ups, man. Chicken quesadillas for lunch. That sounds great. That sounds really great. We went, Axel, we went to the Holland, Michigan Tulip Festival. Mother's Day breakfast cost $106. Dude, that's the world. That's the world. Pay up, deli boy. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry, but I hope you had a nice time nonetheless. All right, can I jump? How do I get across this? The hell you want me to do? The Tulip Festival was lovely, yeah. So my sister met up with us. She drove out from like Detroit area, and so she went west because it's on the west coast of Michigan. So she went all the way west, and we went around the lake. It took us about 2.5 hours. It took her about 2 hours to get there, and it was great. It was great. It was really beautiful. I really, really, really enjoyed our time. Yeah, just chilled, had a good time. What'd you get for breakfast, Alpha? I hope it was nice, at the very least. I hope it was like a killer brunch. We got tapas last night in Holland, Michigan. So good. Chicago's a lot closer to Michigan than I thought. Yeah, I mean, you can get to Michigan in like an hour, right? You just kind of like swing around, go through Indiana, and then up to Michigan. You can get to like New Buffalo, Michigan in an hour or so. Spent some time yesterday doing housework. Nice, nice. Exchanged some fountain pen ink with my neighbor. Okay, I'm going to need more of a breakdown on that if it's able. Marie Callender's had a brunch buffet. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice way to do it. Watch more of Poker Face Season 2. Unfamiliar with what that is. Great day. Called my mom this morning, then went with my wife, and we visited her grandmother, and my mother-in-law was a nice, good visit. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. The three of us, and my mom had her mimosas. Nice. Listen, if there's ever a day, that's awesome. I gave my mom a call. She didn't pick up, and so I shot her a text and said, hey, I'm, going to be streaming as soon as I'm over. As soon as it's over, I'll give you a call if you're still around. If not, well, I tried. Come on, Croaker Tribe. Me and a buddy went to Upland, which is more central Cali, on Friday. He used the one car he has with a broken AC, so we were cooking. Oh, that stinks. But that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Went on a big drive on Friday. Just kind of cruised around, windows down. Cooking inside the car, so like you needed the windows down. All right, just let me run. Thank you. I gotta figure out how to clear this friggin'... Oh, is it just behind here? It might move if we push it. Okay, so that is what's going on. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't know what this is, though. Is it a door? Oh, there was another rock down there that we could push. I got the home alone for 3 days, so my parents are going to a water park in Ohio with my mom's husband's parents. I don't know how to swim, so I'm not going. I'm sure the plans have already been made. I'm sure it's already all set in stone. And you sound excited to be home alone for 3 days. But I think if you were at all actually interested in going, you could very comfortably have a great time at a water park without knowing how to swim. What I'm saying is don't let that stop you unless you actively want it to stop you. In which case, if you don't really care to go to the water park, yeah, dude, you can't swim. Sorry. See ya. Have fun. I'll be at home. Great Wolf Lodge? Yeah, I'm saying like Great Wolf Lodge doesn't really have pools. It's like saying you don't want to go out in the rain because you don't know how to swim. It's really just like having a bucket of water pushed on your head. We went to my not uncle, but basically uncle's place. Nice. To play Magic the Gathering, had some pizza. It was a blast. Awesome. Awesome. Find the 3 hidden stones, then put them in the holes. Aim your sights higher. Huh? Looks like there's writing carved on the walls. I found a guy in our building that's a fountain pen guy. He and I bumped into each other at our local stationery shop. We talked pens and inks. I floated the idea of swapping ink samples with one another. So I bought a few empty bottles, got bottles that were marketed as airbrush paint bottles, not too large, but wide enough for pens to fill from. I hooked him up with some samples I have, and he did the same for me. Can't wait to try this really nice looking copper. That's so sick. The center stone will be your foothold, okay? Okay, this is gonna be a whole thing. I gotta focus on this. I have found, for the first time in my life, I'm 30 years old, I found a cologne that I'm actually like excited to wear. I'll find a channel to post pics of the inks. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just put it anywhere. Put it in DIY, put it in the library, put it in general, man. Who cares? 4 steps south, 10 steps west. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What the hell? I don't know what it's asking me to do. All right. Check the back of the stone pillars, okay? I don't know what we're doing. I really gotta lock into this. The unseen is true too. This is a blueprints room. The truth is back there. Writing on the wall. What's up, CRISPR? Higher than the center pillar. Okay. Seeing what we can read. 4 steps south, 10 steps west. Right. Okay. At least there's no... Imagine if there were like random battles in the midst of this. The center stone will be your foothold. Oh? Check the back of the stone pillars. The center stone. What are we doing? So that just dropped. Oh, can I not move it anywhere I want? I think I understand what's going on. Check the back of the pillars. So we got 1 dropped. I think I can only like slide it into this slot. Let's just see what happens. Okay. And if I mess up, then we gotta leave and come back in? Or am I done? Am I cooked forever? That's the real question. I like the inks I have, but the multi-tone sheen is hard to bring out. I only really shows on 1 pad of paper that I have. Nice. What do you... Oh. Aim your sights higher. Yeah. So let me... I know. I'm trying to see if I can read the top one. Is that possible? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Doesn't look like it. I hope I didn't mess up by pushing that into a spot. I might have. I really don't know. I think we made a mistake. I have a feeling we just made a mistake. If I leave and come back, are they going to be not in those spots? I don't feel confident in that. Okay. They did reset. Okay, so one of these spots in the walls drops. If we read this, I don't know if you have to read them in order to 4 steps south, 10 steps west. And then we're going to like go here. One of these dropped that first stone, and I don't know what it was. Writing on the wall. Check the back of the stone pillars. Yeah. So I did that, and it dropped to the second stone. I think that's what's going on. I guess I don't really know. I don't really have an idea what the fuck's going on here. I'm just going to keep pressing on the walls. 4 steps south, 10 steps west. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Check the back of the stone pillars, right? Higher than the center pillar. Okay. Can I get up there? Find the 3 hidden stones and put them in the holes. Aim your sights higher. Oh, do I have to activate this and then shit starts? Hang on. Okay. 4 steps south, 10 steps west. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bizarre. I don't understand what's going on, folks. I got 2 to drop before, and then I got nervous about where I pressed them, so I just left. The unseen is true too. Aim your sights higher. The truth is back there. Four steps south, 10 steps west. Yeah. I'm just pressing X on the walls, if anybody's curious. Higher than the center pillar. This really is a blueprints room. Check the back of the stone pillars. There's one. Okay, that has to be the 4 steps south, 10 steps west. Okay. And now that's 2, which is the back of the pillars. And then the third one is taller than the center. Hang on. There you go. Okay. And now we push them into their spots and we're good to go? We'll find out. If we messed up, then we messed up, but we know how to get them back now. I know exactly how to do it. So I was right. I just needed to have an extra second. Okay. Now we go like this. Now we go like this. Good? Make a bridge. Make a bridge. Give us a bridge. Oh! Okay, sort of. In a roundabout way. A lot of trust in the structural integrity of the building for the creators to make a puzzle with enormous dropping stones. Yeah, a lot of trust in the structural integrity and a lot of trust in like the positional awareness of the recipient of the puzzle. Okay. Because imagine if like the third person in the party was just like, you know, distracted and way further back and just gets crushed. Yeah, we can fight. They just got filtered. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that's how it goes. Oh, speaking of season 1, there is a new emote. That is the Tap Runner. Stay tuned to see who the Tap Runner is and what his deal is on Monday. Well, spoiler for tomorrow's post. We'll do a little detonate. Oh, they flew away for this detonate. Oh my gosh. Spoiler or teaser? I suppose you're right. Teaser. Okay. Why can't we go underwater anymore? These gears have been deep underwater. It's like they completely forgot. I mean, we can just do this. Let's do a Nemo wave. Nice. Because I can just get my EP back, which is better than getting fuel back. These poor primitive frogs, I know. Okay. We got another... Oh, we got to get out. That's what we got to do. Woohoo! All right. More puzzles? Another blueprints room? Don't you love the tiny? I love it so much. Whoa, look at this, like, wall art. What is going on? Survival tent, okay. Not that exciting, but... This is so cool. Like, really feels like we're in, like, the ruins of an ancient civilization. Whoop. Do I want to go this way? Do I want to go this way? Okay. This feels sketchy, yeah. Okay, I understand. I get what we're doing now. Got it. Got it. Okay, cool. Fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit, for if you keep moving forward, the path you will find. Okay. Can I actually grab these? I can. Woohoo. Rose tabard. I don't know what that is. Let's take a look. Defense. Okay. Cool. Don't mind if I do. And now let's drop down to this. And they said, fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit. We're looking for a darkness spot. No, we don't want to be here. We're looking for the walls of the pit. There should be a spot that's dark, and that spot that's dark is a door. Which is, that's what it sounds like to me, at least. I'm just pressing X on everything. Okay, I'll try this side now. Maybe if I drop down the third one, we can get to the top part. And from that top part, we can push this boulder down. Might move if you push it. Okay. Let's give this a try. Yeah, I had a really nice time at the Tulip Festival. We have become fridge magnet people. Do we got any fridge magnet people here in chat? Anybody collecting a fridge magnet when they go somewhere? There is a secret in the third hole from the door. You are a fridge magnet person? Gotta be a fridge magnet person. It hit me recently. You gotta be. It was one of those things where it's like, it's the easiest way to just keep the memory of something going for a very long time. And I read somewhere, I don't think it was a TikTok. It very well could have been. I don't think it was though. But let me look it up. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, scientific study, full-length article on Science Direct that talks about the role of fridge magnets for enabling memory work and how fridge magnets can help with firing like long-term memory synapses. And I found that very clever. There's a secret in the third hole from the door. Okay, what's the third hole from the door? I would assume it's find the hidden passage in this room to proceed. Okay. So that's... I wonder if it's something you have to do while you're dropping. Because this is the third hole from the door, right? Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. It's a Dark Souls elevator, dude. Oh my goodness. This rocks. Because I did it once and I just dropped down and lost. Uh-oh. Huh? Now what? Huh? Yikes! The ceiling! It's falling! Show some courage and stand your ground. Okay. 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 Let's go. Take me back. This is so cool. I mean, it reminds me of like Last Crusade, right? Good. Because they said, fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit. That was the pit. Okay, stand my ground. Stand my ground. Stand my ground. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in the middle. Ha ha! Okay. Now hop on this and it'll go back up. And then this little lip is going to be the door. Listen, man, I see the code. Step on it. And step on it. Looks like there's a switch on the floor. Step on it. Looks like there's a switch on the floor. Step on it. Oh, okay. That fills me back up. Okay, I see. I wonder if we're going to have to do this multiple times. Looks like the water level won't go any lower. Okay. All right. Well, if that's as low as she goes, if we head back out, we got to try. If we head back out, will the water level be dropped and we can go through and leave? That's the hope. More so, my wife, she travels way more for work. Sure. Yeah. Minkamu went to Tunisia, and got a magnet there. Went to Mumbai, got a magnet there. Both work trips. But then we pick up a magnet wherever we stay, travel and stay somewhere. Yeah, I got a. Oh, didn't move at all. Okay, so that's not the answer. That's not the answer. There is an answer somewhere, but that's not it. We got one in Holland, Michigan yesterday. We got one at the Mars Cheese Castle when we were at the Mars Cheese Castle the other day. The other thing I'm really trying to do is fill my wardrobe with like small business historical t-shirts. Like if there's some diner that's been open since, 37, I want to get a little Gildan t-shirt and just have that to wear around. That's definitely like my style. And so I got a t-shirt at the Holland Peanut store. Got a t-shirt of this guy at the Holland Peanut store. An embroidered Peanut Man. Because this place is like 1902 or something. Yeah, I know, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this shop. Celebrating 115 years. 1902. Home of Fabiano's famous nutty paddle pops. Thought you were gonna say black t-shirts. I'm not really much of like a black t-shirt wearer outside of stream. It's really like a very specifically stream thing here. It's funny. The other thing is like hats. Like I'm wearing hats a lot out and about. Big baseball hat guy. Okay. There's got to be something written on the wall. Yeah. Buttons on both sides control the water level. I gathered that much. Not too little or too much. Find a happy medium to succeed in life. I actually didn't get a nutty paddle pop, and I'll be honest, I'm a little sad. Okay, so there are what? 5 levels of water? That's full. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that not the happy medium to succeed in life? Because the final drop didn't take everything out. Oh, wait, yeah, there it did. Oh, interesting. Now I'm trying to figure this out. So it'll do a third. Yeah, okay. So what we want is 1. Does this go up anymore? No. Drain 1. Drain 2. And then if I do this again, it's just going to be a little bit. It's going to be like, pop. Yeah. Looks like the water level won't go any lower. So now if I fill this up 1, and then 2, 3, and then if I do 1 more, it's just a little bit. Yeah. Weird. Is there another button? There's a button with 3 marks on it. There we go. I don't know what that did. Uh-oh. Okay, so they don't like that. That's the wrong amount of water. What about that? Is that the right amount of water? I'm trying to figure this out. I think I have something for this. Good. I don't want to know. Yo! What's up, Nancy Drew 420? Happy Mother's Day, pal. The button with 3 marks on it. I don't know if that's happening outside, is my thought. That's the one thing I don't know. Or if that's saying I'm wrong. I don't know. And so I'm just going to head out and find out. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like they would make you leave all that way. Yeah, and the water's full again here. Looks like there's a switch on the floor. Nothing happened. Looks like there's a switch on the floor. So, where the fuck is it? Where is a notepad here yesterday? Where's my notepad? So from here, hang on. I just need to visualize it because I don't even understand what I'm doing. Okay. So This is where it starts. If I press this, it goes to there. If I press it again, just say it goes to here. If I press it again, it goes to here. Why is this crackling? No, we're good now. And if I press it one more time, it takes me to here. So my thought is, if I then fill it, that's this, that's to this, this, right? I know you can't see what I'm doing. That's 6. 7, 8. Then you do one more, and that fills you up that little bit so that this is 9. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. I can show you guys. But the problem is, I don't think that there's a perfect medium in this. This is what the water is like. This is where we start, right here. That's the first position, okay? And then we drain a little water here, and that's the second position. And then we drain water here, that's the third position. Then we drain water here, that's the fourth position. And then this drains just a little bit, that's 5. And then you fill it up to 6, you fill it up to 7, you fill it up to 8, and then it goes up just a little bit to 9 or back to 1. And so what's the exact medium of that? There are 8 notches. There is no exact medium. That's where I'm confused. That's where I don't quite understand where it means not too full, not too empty. I guess it has 3 marks on it. So that means that it's 3 notches tall. So we're going to go drain it. All the way down. We're going to go to the 8th position. Okay? And then we go 1, 2, 3. Not quite. What's up, Zach? How are you? I mean, I'm just going to press it at every single spot. Because now that's 1, 2, 3 in my eyes. Not there. Not there. Not there. It's going. This is fun. And then this is full, so it's not going to be that. So now let's drain a little bit. Okay, it's not that. Not that. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know what that button is doing to the outside. Not too little or too much, find a happy medium to succeed in life. Right. But there is no happy medium of this. There's no medium spot. Because 1 and 9 are the same. And aside from that full... I don't know what they mean. That has 7 marks on it. Oh, now there's another button. Okay. I never saw that button. And now if I press this, is it going to just go a little bit? No, it's going to go a lot. Oh, okay. Okay, we're back. We're back. Got it. So there's one thing that lowers it 3 notches. And then there's one thing that I understand now. Got it. Okay. I didn't know there was a second button. That's all we needed. We missed a crucial wall situation. There we go. I didn't see the 7-notch one. Cool. It's going well. I love this Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade puzzle cave we got going on. Really sick. Again, like CRISPR said, the structural integrity of this place is off the charts. So we can drop down here. Nice. And then I can push this down. But I can also grab this. The beastly robe. Whoa. We gotta bring back calling things beast. Dude, that's beast. Oh, I would assume that the robe's probably on the same thing as the ape. No, maybe not. Where the hell is the beastly robe, dude? Just to confirm, I'm 64 hours into this. There is no sort your inventory button, correct? That doesn't exist? I've pressed every single button on this controller trying, and I haven't ran into it yet. Sadly, no. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Because I would feel bad if I'm driving people crazy that I haven't auto-sorted my inventory in 65 hours. I think I just more so want to make it clear to everybody that's wondering, I have tried. I have tried. What's up, Drew? The dungeon of unplaytested puzzles. They're fun. Think about it. Think about like an ancient cave, right? Think about an ancient cave, and one freak is making all these puzzles to hide something away. Who the hell's he gonna test it on? It's a secret. He's not allowed to test it on anybody. How do I get back in, my guys? Come on. There we go. But yeah, that one I just needed to find the second mark on the wall. I think more than anything, exec, I wish that I wish that I could see something on the wall. But that was fun. Once I found that second spot, and once I realized that it was 7 notches and 3 notches, everything clicked into place. But I thought for a long time in that room that it was you were supposed to press the button when you get to the 3 spot. And so I wrote out all of the, I don't know if you just saw it, but like, this is all assuming that the 3 notch was the only way to do it. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, then a little bit to 5, then up to 6, up to 7, up to 8, then a little bit to 9, and then it repeats itself cyclically. It's kind of like this one. This puzzle that I did wrong, but I did right. If you were there for that one, that was a funny one too. As a kid, I had a puzzle book with a bunch of get X amount of water with 2 measuring devices. That one clicked for me instantly, but it throws. As soon as I got it, as soon as I saw the second one on the wall, I was fine. But I didn't see the second spot on the wall. And so I thought that, right, I got a correct solution to a different puzzle where I thought I was trying to press the button when it was at the 3rd notch. And so I was dropping it down and getting that last little bit squared away and then filling it up that, whatever. It's long story short. Everything's fine. We're here. We're alive. We made it. And a good puzzle. I just didn't know that the 7-notch wall button existed. And that's on me. All right. It throws off a lot of people? Really? I'm always surprised at what throws off a lot of people and what doesn't. And I think that that's just kind of the nature of streaming in general, which makes it fun. I'll have to go back to the VOD to see how you felt about the earlier puzzles. Which one? Is there one in particular that makes that like you recognize as a sore spot? Because I can tell you. I just did them all. I've only been here for an hour. Unless it's one of these coming up. I don't think it's going to be one coming up. Interesting in that they're classical puzzles rather than JRPG standard puzzles. True. True. I think really what I've found more often than not is that the gameliness of the puzzle is in, I don't want to say situational awareness, but in having like an investigative eye. Because the one that I got the correct solution to the wrong puzzle, I just didn't see this joint. And once I saw this little, you know, A, C, B, D thing, I was like, oh, okay, we're good. So 17 plus B plus D equals X, and then 16 plus A plus C equals X. And we just got to make sure that those both equal X. That's easy. Boom, 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 boom. But before that, I was like, okay, 2, 4, 5, 8 makes sense. So we got to make it so that this has 2, 4, 5, 8. This is 4, 5, 8, 2. This is 5, 8, 2, 4. This is 8, 2, 4, 5. So that they all add up. The sums of the verticals and the horizontals are all the same. I was way off the deep end. And then I realized that there was another computer somewhere that was like, no. You're overthinking it. It's just this little plus sign. The one with the rocks. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with that one because I just started clicking the wall. I think I recognized that in the second time in the room, it seemed like there were text box flags that you needed to trigger in order for the rocks to fall. My biggest fear was that I pushed the rock into the wrong divot. That was my biggest fear early on. So there is an anima relic in these ruins. So ancient people worshipped meaningless things too, huh? Who's that? What'd you say? Say something I understand. Who are you? Get out of my head! Rico, are you okay? Whoa! I've seen that shape somewhere before. Wasn't that Rico's gear? So it looks like it was your turn, Rico. Well, anyway, we'll soon see when we go outside. The one with the hole you fall in isn't really bad, but it definitely makes some people angry just because it's a bit trolly. I think that, and maybe your experience is different because you've probably watched more streamers play this than I have. I think that there is a cultural conditioning in gaming world that we have turned a corner, at least I have, because the first thing I said was, oh, that's a Dark Souls elevator. Right? We've culturally reached this point where a door halfway down an elevator shaft is just that. There's a term for that now. It's a Dark Souls elevator secret. And so after my second or third time dropping down, when I realized that there weren't any darkness in the walls of the actual pit part of the pit, I realized oh, okay, the darkness in the pit is while you're falling. It's a Dark Souls elevator. Whoa, what the? I need a third uncle from a secret fourth family 3 times removed to pass away so I can get out of this shift. It's been hell. Oh no, Alpha, I'm so sorry. Well, that's a cool shot. Oh shit, who are these guys? Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. No, bro. Oh, bro.
Hey, bro. It's been a long time no see, bro.
Hammer, is that you? What are you doing in that outfit?
I was finally able to get it. Super strength, just like you, bro. Oh, it feels so good. Being one with your gear. Krellian did this for me. Oh, anyway, just leave that gear and Miss Ellie for me. Resistance is useless, bro. I'm much too powerful for you now.
What are you saying, Hammer?
What? You're not handing him over? I see. Then I'll just have to use force and take the girl and the gear from you.
Stop it, Hammer.
Even you, champ? Oh, even you won't win against me now. Here I come, bro.
You still want to get a beer with this dude? Yeah. I feel like it's nothing we can't hash out. Look at him. He's like freaking Quagmire. He's got the Quagmire idle animation. Sorry, bro. Oh, bro. He's got the dark side shakes? Yeah. I would not want to get a beer with Quagmire. All right, that's true. That's true. That's true. Dude, ever since you went to the dark side, your breath stinks, man. Okay, and then we boost you. So that really did not do a lot, which is alarming a little bit. Let's try a lightning. Okay, that did more than the air odds. Dude, he just self-modded. going on with my friend literally named Problem. Dude, I'm telling you, he's doing the giggity giggity air hump. Look at him. Sorry, bro. This is so sad. This is gonna make me cry. It shouldn't have been you, dude. Shouldn't have been you, Hammer. What's up, Taro? Oh, so lightning's the move. Confirmed. Been sorting some shit out? You and me both, brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. I took a nap and woke up to dirty dishes still in sink. Don't they know? Don't they know what day it is? Dinner's canceled. I might go get Burger King. A part of me will forever be laughing at a friend who was utterly shocked to be betrayed by the black market dealer you find in a gladiatorial bomb collar enforced prison. That's why I can still get a beer with him, man. Let's be honest. Oh, God. His arm's changed. Let's be honest. He's been dealt a horrible hand. Feel like he might be building up to some horrible dragon. He's forever chasing the dragon. He just wants to have purpose, man. He's becoming the dragon he's been chasing all along. Sorry, Hammer. You're shady as hell, but you've always been shady as hell, so Listen, the way I see it, it was always a balancing act, right? It was always a balancing act for a guy like Hammer. I've got a really bad feeling. And so what we did is we offered friendship, we offered community, we offered security. But when you're in a position like Hammer was, you never know when the floor is going to fall out from under you. Yo, what's up, Draconics? And so there's always going to be... Thank you so much for the 26 months, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, even I'm sounded like Hammer. There's always going to be that anxiety. There's always going to be that guardedness for Hammer, for a guy like Hammer. And so at the end of it all, there's always the back of your mind, you know, voice in your head that's like, no, this is dog eat dog. This is, you gotta be strong, you gotta be whatever. And so for somebody, I get it. All we can do is be the rock when we can. Can't trust a motherfucker named after tools? Listen. Oh, Hammer.
That's my bro. Far too strong. Even for me. Just when I thought I finally got powerful enough to beat you, too.
Hammer.
Champ, promise me you'll go back to Norchun one day. You're the next in line. You know, to be the Kaiser.
You knew.
Don't underestimate the power of my information network. But it's no use now. For a bit player like me, This is probably the end that I deserve anyway.
Hammer! Hammer disappeared into the chasm with a look of satisfaction. Was he happy because he had been able to attain it? His brief moment of power? Hammer's smile. Was that the look of joy from attaining power, or was it the look of relief from the pain that was brought upon him by his mutation? Ultimately, we had no other choice but to defeat our friend, Hammer, for the sake of our own survival. Was there any other way around it? I've never felt that fighting was so futile until now. This sucks, man. This sucks. Ellie cried continuously. She hated herself for not having the power to be able to do anything to help him. When I saw her like that, I couldn't help thinking I can no longer allow her to fight like this. We returned to Ignis, feeling this had become much more than we could bear. What do you want, Ramsus? You. If you didn't exist, and that's why I must get rid of you. Only then will I be able to beat him. What did you think you're doing, Ramsus?
That's absurd. Do you think you can neutralize my power?
Of course he can. He was made to be able to do so.
Krillin, surely you're not on their side now.
Oh, really now? I don't care about a group of old geezers who are so obsessed with clinging onto their dear little lives that they have to resort to turning themselves into data on the Soul 9000 in order to survive. That's not why. Your existence obstructs me from reaching my goal, and that's all.
Haven't you been working for humanity's future? For humans to live longer? That is why I assisted you.
Yes, that's right. I try to lead the people in my own way, and that hasn't changed in the least.
Krillin, what's gotten into you?
Kill him, Ramsus.
So Cain is dead? Yes. The final fate for one bound within everlasting flesh. If only he had accepted our logical ideals too. A fitting end for someone who had become dominated by needless flesh. Excellent work, Krillin.
Don't get so excited, guys. He's about to pull the damn plug.
Now there's nothing that can stand in the way of us accomplishing our objective. The anima relics have been awakened and aligned with their respective animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have each been aligned with a surface dweller as their animus.
Dan, Joseph, and Gad? Okay.
Huga's Asher, Ramsus Zebulun, Krillion's Judah, Sophia's Dina. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Issachar were already aligned 500 years ago. And finally, Graf's Naphtali. All of the anima relics have now been activated. The identity of the persona mask of the mother has also become clear. The time has come. Now is the time to open the door to God's domain, to attain the fleshly body and the wisdom of God. The time of the true awakening, to carry us to new horizons. Yes, the time of the gospel has come. Now, humans, extol the awakening of God.
Oh, they're putting the key in. Ah, shit. Oh no, they're turning the key. Oh god. Uh-oh. Wow. Suddenly the howling erupted. Even the people who had not mutated were being turned into Vels. They howled out like war cries, as if to call out for something. That was because Ramses had been manipulated into assassinating the Emperor. Now, with nothing else holding them back, the Ministry had put into use the Geisha Key, the effect of which was to alter those people who had been destined by God. Those people destined by God, regardless of whether they were surface dwellers or Solarians, began to change shape one after another. The howling was the people who had filled the earth, calling out to God. Once humans have filled the earth, God will awaken from his long sleep, and the awakening of Mahanan, the paradise in the sky, will soon follow. The true meaning of what the Ministry had spoken, the true nature of the legend, was at last beginning to be realized. This is what they meant when they said, "Once humans have filled the earth." Eventually, Mahanan, the resting place of God, woke from its long slumber and began to rise, almost as if responding to the call of the people. It appeared before us in all its majestic glory. You ready? You ready for majestic glory? So I'm about to show you all of it. Just a bunch of rocks. Hell yeah. Sophia's Dinah? Thank God, I'm starving. God's a spaceship? Always has been, Nancy. Always has been. You thought Earth was anything but a stop along the way? We're just refueling. Whoa, look at all this seaweed clinging to it, man. Look at that, dude. How cool. Solaris. Gazelle Ministries sent a massive force there to obtain God and his wisdom. But by now, neither the nation of Solaris nor the organization known as Gebler existed anymore. The only thing that was left there was an innumerable accumulation of weapons. Almost all of the Solarians had been transfigured into weapons. The Gazelle Ministry now reigned over them as their commanders. There was no way we could allow God or God's wisdom to fall into the hands of the Ministry. We decided to assemble all the forces we could and head toward Mahanan. It was a perilous battle. There was no guarantee that we would make it back alive. We would carry out the plan at dawn, hence I had to stiffen my resolve concerning her. I can't believe the hammer fight only gave us 1 XP. That's so sad.
Wait a minute, you want me to stay here? No, I'm going with you.
No, it's too dangerous.
Why? I've been in many dangerous situations. This isn't the first time.
I said no. We can't take you. Please understand.
No, I want to go. We've been fighting together all this time, and suddenly you're telling me not to go? I just don't get it.
This isn't like any other fight. It's a battle for the wisdom created by God. It's life or death. Whoever controls it becomes the true dominator of the world. It's obvious the ministry will bring the strongest possible troops, and there's no guarantee you'll come back alive.
That's exactly why I want to go.
You don't have the slightest idea.
What don't I understand?
If the enemy were only the ministry or just the mechanical weapons, it would be okay. But most of the enemies will be made up of what were once humans. Humans just like you and I. Isn't Ellie like an actual trained soldier compared to Faye? Yes, but there is a bit of a multiple personality X factor going on right now. Because we have harnessed id mode. And so, frankly, in most fights, Faye doesn't really fight. He just activates id mode and id takes over the fights. And id is like a super soldier human weapon. But compared to everybody else in this group, yes. Yes. And so unless Faye is saying, I can go id mode, I'm the only one allowed to go, then exactly. I saw them at those facilities. Gears that were made out of humans. They were the same as Hammer. Could you destroy them after knowing this? In order to save ourselves, can you truly say that you could kill those who were once our friends? Do you still want to go now?
Well,
and it should be noted that Ellie has, in the last few hours, become a pure humanitarian working for the church and providing, shelter and food and comfort for people at the end of life. And she's taken on, right now, what he's kind of alluding to. It's hard for her as in this role of whatever. But at the same time, you can't even kill one person. Your presence would be a burden during the fight. You just get in the way. He's being a piece of shit, okay? I'm playing devil's advocate just for the story, but hey, Faye, don't you think you were being a little bit of a piece of shit there? We cannot blame her. At least we should understand her feelings and not be such a piece of shit. I know how Ellie feels. I knew she wouldn't have listened to me if I had just said you're not coming. Seeing as she worked together with us for such a long time and all, that's why I had to explain it to her like that. The people gathered in Nissan need Ellie. She's got to realize how much people are depending on her. I can't put her in a dangerous situation.
But the way you said it was, you were being such a piece of shit.
Yeah, you didn't have to be such a piece of shit. She was crying, But I am sure she realizes that. I agree. Maybe you're the one who doesn't understand, you piece of shit. Me? I don't understand?
A lady's heart.
She wants to go to be with you, Faye, you piece of shit, until the end.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'd hold her tight and say, I'm sorry for being such a piece of shit. Let's go together. Just like that.
Really?
No, I mean, Young master, don't overdo yourself now. Oh, shut up. Anyhow, why don't you go and ask her to come with you? Whether she'll go or not, you should express your feelings in words. If you really care about her, you have to go tell her. Express your feelings, right? I didn't mean... Too late now, you piece of shit. Everyone knows it. You're not being true to yourself, are you?
I agree. Faye, say it straight out. Go ahead. Go chase after her. What are you waiting for?
I gotta go. I am a piece of shit.
Don't run away. Be a man and confront the problem.
Where is she? She's down here? Oh, here we go. Focus up. Sorry about being such a piece of shit. Forgive me, but I want to explain. Now, for the first time, people on both Earth and Solaris are becoming one. But then, well, not all of them are strong like the crew of this ship, or the people in Shavat. Even we almost lose sight of our future at times. So you can imagine what regular people go through. That's why people need someone like you to depend on, as a light to guide us. You freed the hearts of the people that have been used as tools by that ministry for hundreds of years. Ellie, it was you. And now your body doesn't just belong to you alone anymore. And that's why I can't let you be in any danger. And that's why I don't want you to fight anymore.
It's funny, isn't it?
Huh?
We used to be enemies, but now we're together like this. In the beginning, I think I saw myself in you. We seemed to overlap. You being in a similar situation as I was in. Well, when I was with you, I didn't feel alone or apprehensive. And that's why I thought I liked you. But it wasn't that. I simply didn't have the courage to look at my true self. I turned to you to run away from it all, and I mistook that for love. But it's different now. I can face my own problems. I am me and you are you. It's all become clear to me now. And I also learned that I really do need you. Not because I need you as a sanctuary for my problems, but I need you because I truly love you, Faye.
Ellie.
I know what you're saying, Faye, and I know why you're so concerned for my safety, but you know, I'm scared. I fear we may never see each other again. I have this feeling.
Don't worry, I won't die.
No, it's not that. It's something completely different. It's as if I'm being torn apart by something I can't resist, that I'm no longer me. Even if you come back safely, it's still, it just feels so uneasy. And that's why I need to go with you. I can't bear to be away from you.
I feel the same way. Ever since that time I met you in the forest, I think it's the same feeling that you've been having. I was also running to you. But I have to solve my own problems, and I can't throw my problems onto you. There's another me. Id is within me, and I fear that at any moment Id may awaken within me. And you're the only one that's been able to keep me from giving in. It was because you were always by my side that I was still able to keep from losing myself. I promise you I'll return. So that's... Ellie, I want you to be my reason to return, to be my home that I can return to. Ellie, if you'll just wait for me to come back, even if we're in totally different places, as long as you'll stay by my side, I know I'll be able to do anything.
Oh, Faye.
Get your cameras ready.
Oh, no! Oh! Ow!
Censored. We didn't want anybody to see that. Oh. My boy. Faye. Oh, Faye. Wow.
Are you going now?
Yeah. Sorry, did I wake you?
It's okay.
I've been awake all along. All along? Uh-huh. I was watching over you while you slept. And before I realized it was morning. Well, I'm off. All right, then. Do be careful. Yeah, I will. Oh, could you hold on to this for me? What is this? Is this a pendant? I don't know whose it is. It seems it was on me when I was brought into Lahan. It might be mine, or it could be. It could be? Oh, nothing. Will you just hold on to it for me? All right. I'll hold on to it for you. Thanks. Well, I guess it's goodbye. Oh, Faye? Yeah? Thank you. Dude, I'm proud of Ellie, man. Ellie got the whole arc. Ellie got the Solarian. Ellie fell for a lamb. Ellie fell in love. Ellie found herself. Ellie understood humanity, regained humanity, stopped with the whole classist Elysium shit going on, and then sealed the damn deal.
Ellie, are you okay about this? Don't you want to be with him?
Choo Choo's gonna be so pissed. Yes, but it's because I believe in him. Just being close to a person is not in itself an indication of love, is it?
But, well, men are selfish. When something big happens, they say, it's too dangerous, you can't come. They treat women like we're weaklings. Although it is true I can't help Bart and friends anymore.
That's not true. Everyone wants someone special waiting for them, someone who will protect a place they can return to. And if you don't have that peace of mind, then you'd not be able to get anything done. Men try to tough it out as much as they can, and then some. Oh, they're cute the way they do that, aren't they?
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, we have things we have to do too now. And while we do them, let's pray that everyone comes back safely.
To God?
No. To your own innermost feelings that everyone believes in. What's wrong?
I knew it. Yeah, that must be it.
What?
Ellie, it's like everyone says. You must be a reincarnation of Sophia. You have no way of knowing the Nissan sex teachings. But what you say, well, it's exactly the same as what Sophia always said.
Yeah. That might be it. The first time I visited here, I had the most amazing feeling. Familiar, sad, like I'd visited here many times in my dreams. I know where each room is, and I know what's in them. I just know I must have been here in the distant past. I really love, because, like, before, if you had spoken of this, I'd have brushed it off with a laugh. But now I can more or less believe it. The things I couldn't do then, well, I'm probably trying to do now.
Things you couldn't do?
Yeah, the things I couldn't do. Whoa. So sick. Driving back the Solarian Interceptor forces, we took the floating continent Mahanan. It was the central hull of a colossal spacecraft with a diameter of at least 40 Celts. The Eldridge. Cool. Judging from the condition of the hull, We estimated the ship was thousands of years old. Is this the ship from the opening cutscene? No, don't. That's rhetorical, but I think it is. It was determined by examining the inside of the wreckage that some kind of accident occurred on this ship about 10,000 years ago, which forced it to crash onto our planet. Alien beings that came to our planet from a far-off galaxy eons ago? Could it possibly have been that our ancestors were the passengers of this ship and had crash-landed here, on this planet? Seeking God and his divine wisdom, Raziel's tree, which it said lie here in Mahanan, we proceeded further. So, I'm glad that we got this moment. As funny as it was, and as fun as it was that they had sex, right? I think that cutscene, that whole story moment, was such a successful final turn in Ellie's character into Sophia and away from combat and everything, and everybody else in the party understands it, and Faye, as well as the player, are the last to understand it. I don't think I would put Ellie back in my party anymore. I think that Ellie is more important out of our party. You know? I think that from a role-playing game, role-play space, that final talk right there, the whole arc about her and Sophia and Ellie and the humanitarian efforts and all of that kind of stuff, I think that she wouldn't want to fight. And I think that's really cool. I think that was a really good cutscene. I really, really enjoyed that. Now, does that mean that Shaitan's fighting? Well, I don't think so. I think that might be pushing it. She wouldn't want to fight anymore. It makes sense that she'd at least step back. Right. At the very least, for the time being, her efforts, and I don't think that the story necessarily needed to be like, well, I'll be the rock that you come home to. I do think that that's a little 90s, like, man going to war and wife stays home and, keeps the fire on. But I think that as far as being like an independent person where love isn't proximity, I liked that line a lot. Ellie's purpose as Mother Sophia, Happy Mother's Day, in Nissan helping these people, that's not only her calling, that is more of an impact societally and just everything wise than being the one that joins them on the fight on the old spaceship. You know what I mean? We could do Choo Choo. I haven't seen Emeralda yet at all. And I want to. I've seen everybody else fight. We have not seen Emeralda, like, even for a minute. And so I really want to. So that's what I'm going to do. And now we'll save. We've seen Choo Choo fight. Emeralda is a... Yeah, there's definitely some writing to it. There definitely is. There's tropey, I don't even need to say it all, but we all know. But yeah, I think that above all, I think that everything else really, really, really worked there. Do I have a doubler still? I do. Oh, it did. It dumped everything off of Ellie. Interesting. Does she even have ether stuff? Whoa. Nanobolt wind attack, nanocube earth attack, Air to plasma, wind attack, bury alive. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's go. Okay. 65 hours. Let's get it. Dude, this chapter is just called Paradise, too. Continue. And the other thing I gotta say, incredible laying naked in bed, pulling the covers up to cover yourself up. Sprite. They went crazy with that one. In the depths, we saw an alien form, partially rotted and petrified. A giant, grotesque being. Holy shit. Yo, what's up, John? It gave off an inexplicable air of intimidation. Perhaps it was more than a gut reaction. Perhaps it was the fear of the absolute that came from the very depths of our inherited instincts. Dude, this is insane. Had no idea where that was going for a second. Dude. Uh-oh. He said good morning. Oh no. Ellie, nor Maria, nor Emeralda are shoehorned into being, yeah, the white mage healer. I agree. Okay, let's try Firestorm. Oh, she's gonna be weak as hell, man. She's gonna be weak as hell. Okay, he just healed. No, I didn't want to boost. That's actually okay. It's actually okay. You boost too. Fuck it. Who cares? Deus. Human Revolution, dude. Enemy HP halved. Okay. I want to go id mode. Good morning. Does she have special options? No. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see what Aquadalm is. That did some damage. It didn't. And then they're gonna heal? Okay. So I feel like we're in a puzzle fight. We just have to find out the meaning of the puzzle. Is he gonna heal again? Yes. Dun, 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 dun. 6,700, is he just gonna heal again? Oh? Yes. Okay. So in that case, sorry, I'm going to my blocked terms because I think that Deus is one of them. Settings, moderation, blocked terms and phrases. Oh, I already got rid of it. I got rid of it a while ago. Yo, what's up, Gene? How are you? Hyper mode, 25%. Have I ever seen that before? So this boy's just gonna keep healing like this. There's gotta be something that we're figuring out. Terra holes? Ow. I put him inside the boulder. He's in the hamster wheel boulder. It's not a ton of damage. And he's just gonna heal after. Okay, he's going to attack. He does a little swipe, 1900. I'm seeing if I can't just wait him out. Because he's just going to keep doing this and keep healing, but does he eventually run out of EP like anything else in this game? That's the question. It depends on what kind of puzzle the puzzle fight is. Like, do we have to keep waiting him out until he reaches a moment where he can no longer heal every single attack? In which case, should we use weaker spells and stuff because he's just going to heal anyway, or is this infinite? That's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of what I'm playing around with, just to voice my thought process here. Because he's going to heal for about 16,000 anytime I do some damage. I'm just wondering if we reach a moment where he runs out of EP to heal. But if he just does this again, and he heals again, there's gotta be something else. But it's just a matter of finding out what it is. Gene, that's my favorite emote on Twitch. You know that. Oh? I'm frozen? Brought it back just for me. Is this... Is this a known... I was told that there is one known freeze in the game. Is this it right here? This is it. Okay. All right. I have a contingency plan for this. It's no problem. I am playing on X Station, and so we saved right before it. We're totally chill. I did know that this existed. I didn't know what the fight was. Okay. So I think it has something to do. I looked into it. It has something to do with like disk read speeds and how optical drive emulators, which is what I'm using with an X Station, or older like software-based emulators, have an issue with this fight. And I don't think I can change the disk speed here. But what I can do is I have the saves because I have the Memcard Pro. The other thing I could do is I could just brute force this fight a couple of times and just try and learn it and hope we can get through it without reaching that moment. For the people that know this game, the Bjorks, the Exacts, the Mechs, right, some kind of PS original hardware quirk that emulators don't satisfy. The fine detail apparently it plagues PlayStation 3 also. Yeah, I think it has to do with read speeds. You had to download a ROM hack. Okay, interesting. For the people that are here, is it something that we can attempt 2 or 3 times and like eventually brute force? Or is it something that taking this moment right now, taking 10 minutes to make sure you can brute force through it? Okay. So long as we beat the fight before he uses that attack, we would get through it. It's an RNG thing, whether it hits or not. Okay, got it. So, basically you just have to get lucky. Right. Because at the time, at the moment, and we'll continue, we'll do it one more time, just for learning. You ended up save stating through it. Okay, I can't do that, because technically, like, in spite of it all, this is still hardware. So my issue is closer to, like, playing it on a PlayStation 3, just because it is a drive emulator. It's just an SD card slot where the optical drive used to be. This thing's so sick, though. The other good news is I have the MemCard Pro, and so the saves for this are not locked down to a physical memory card. It is a micro SD slot that I can put into a computer and boot the game into an emulator, use save states, beat the fight, then put it back onto hardware. You know what I mean? That's another option. We do have the technology. Okay, so the thing is, every time I attack, he heals for 16k. Can I just throw him, get him a heal now? Take that, start with that. He's like, thank you. More where that came from. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, did I do defense up, attack down? I meant to do the other one. So hang on. If it hits, it freezes. If it misses, it doesn't freeze. Is that correct? So manipulating his accuracy could potentially alleviate things. And everything's on the table right now. These aren't rhetorical questions for the nature of this glitch, because I know it is a well-known thing. Or would manipulating his accuracy make things worse? Or does it not matter? Because it's probably not a physical attack anyway. I meant hit in the abstract sense. Okay. That was my question. That was my curiosity. Whether or not he uses it or not. So regardless of whether or not... Regardless, if he uses it, it's a wrap. Okay. Wind, earth, water, fire, earth, wind, fire, water, earth, water, fire. It doesn't really matter. Just realized that thing has a face and scary fingers. It's God you're talking about. I don't know of any in-game chances. Okay. Actually, I don't know if it's God. I don't know what the hell it is. I wonder if... He's just gonna keep healing. Oh, I did do attack down. What I meant was attack up. Oops. Because he's just going to keep healing off of this. And that's the freeze. Yes. Okay. So here's my next thought. Hang on. Let me go here for 1 second. Watch some trailers and then I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what to do. Um Thanks for being patient, everybody. Let me do this. Let me do this. This game looks so sick. This Nosferatu game. So here's the question. Here's the question. Here's the question. The question is, if you've watched this before, and this goes for the people that have watched this before, after the fight is completed, how much time is there before I get a chance to save again? Because that's going to make a big difference of if I stick it out on hardware and just run the fight a couple of times and hope that it doesn't crash on me, or run it on an emulator. Because I don't want to be on an emulator longer than I can, longer than I have to. Personally. I don't think it's very long, but I honestly don't remember. Let's just fight through it. Let's just fight through it. Let's fight through it. We're hanging out, man. We're here. We're having a good time. We're hanging out. This is what it's all about. In the meantime, hey, I encourage everybody to check out capralog.com. Following the completion of Xenogears, we are going to be starting a brand new undertaking, which is a season of games that I have selected, and I am using capralog.com in a sense sort of like Smash Dojo. If you remember the Smash Bros. Dojo, where every day they would release one bit of information about the upcoming game. I have compiled the announcement to release game development history and promotional cycle in one place, and every weekday I am kind of inching us towards 13 games, no, 12 games, with daily drops of confirmed Yuji Naka leaves Sega on May 8th, 2006. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And then on September 22nd, 2008, he's teasing a game for Penguins? Now, wait a second. What's this all about? Oh, the next day at Tokyo Game Show 2008, Yuji Naka unveils Let's Tap and Let's Catch. I'm going really hard. I'm going really hard on trying to establish game history, make it something that every day you can pop in on the website and check out something cool, something new, learn a little bit. The games that I have selected some of them are completely hidden games that have just been lost to time, like something like Let's Tap or Let's Catch. The next game that I'm going to be rolling out is a big monumental game, and my inclination is to say it's worth the least of your attempts, especially while you're in the I know there's a gimmick, but what is it phase and doing experiments anyway. Yeah, exactly. I think it's fun. And so every day, maybe one day we'll get a trailer for Let's Tap or Let's Catch. Maybe one day we'll get a press release from a different game or a magazine interview from a different game. We are going to be establishing a second launch for the games on this list. I'm really, really excited for it. I feel really good about it. I feel really good about the games that I've selected. I've done some really cool stuff. I've uncovered some things that I don't think have been on the modern internet yet. Some really cool things that I can't wait to show. Old demo discs and old magazines and old books that I have scanned in. I scanned in 170-page book that does not exist on the internet yet. I have the PDF. I'm waiting for the day that it gets dropped because I will be the first person to show this thing online. It's really exciting. Friday, I put down 10 things to watch and 5 things to read, direct influences on Season 1's games. So if you're looking for a movie to watch later tonight, if you're looking for a book to read over the next few weeks or a comic to read, everything here is a direct cited influence on either the game or the creator or the spirit of the games in Season 1. Check it out, capralog.com, Season 1 to dig in. Very, very exciting. Sign the guest book. Send a message in the chat. I feel really good about it. And that's going to start happening as soon as Xenogears is completed. I don't want to get going until I don't want to eat our next meal until what's on our plate is finished, you know? Let's just go for it. It gave us an inexplicable air of intimidation. Perhaps it was more than a gut reaction. Perhaps it was the fear of the absolute that came from the very depths of our inherited instincts. Incredible cutscene, by the way. I do have to say. So, nothing I do is doing any damage to him. Because anything I do, he just heals for 16,000 immediately. Watching this scene for the third time makes me embarrassed that I didn't notice the face and hands. I didn't want to say anything. So, like, if I just do a regular attack, right? Boom. That hits for 2k, that's pretty good. He heals for 16,000. He just dealt 20,000 damage to himself and halved all of our damage. So that means that he had 40,000 HP. And now he has 20,000. And he's just going to keep healing every time I attack. So there's seemingly no reason to do anything else. Oh, he just did 20,000. I thought it had dreadlocks until now. Dude, imagine if he had dreadlocks. That's 6,800. $19.13. Me and Taro just happy to be here. There's a full heal. Go sicko mode. $84.45. Not quite enough. We have completed Chrono Trigger. It was one of the first 3 games. It's actually on the time capsule in full. So if you want to go to the YouTube and watch the time capsule, it is there. Reminds you of Chrono Trigger. A lot of Chrono Trigger writers on this game. So you're not far. A lot of Chrono Trigger staff on this game. It's got a lot of Chrono Trigger in it. All right, so there's the freeze. But he did do 2... Dude, Breakdown. Alpha, are you caught up on Breakdown? Doesn't it rule? Isn't it great to now see the emote? Yo, Broken Quest, thank you for 13 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We should be going right into Xenogears. Yeah, okay, cool. At least I don't have to go through the whole menu option thing again. I think I'm just going to brute force it. We know exactly when it happens. It's some crazy shit, dude. I'm all about it. Okay. Paradise. As an ethos question, you wouldn't get the ROM hack. I would. I'm just having fun, to be honest. I don't want to halt the stream. I totally would. Like when we played Final Fantasy 1 and 2, we had like some mild bug fix patches. Like I'm not against it. I knew about this ahead of time. I knew that this existed ahead of time. I know what the issue is. I did not play Fallout 1 with an unofficial patch. No. I played Fallout 1 warts and all. I played Fallout 1 in its original... I didn't even use the official water chip patch. That was OG Fallout 1. Yeah. But I remember you talking about the No Super Mutants one. What's that one? I don't know that one. It wasn't me, because I don't know what you're talking about. If I did, it's something that has left my memory since. Did you ask when the next save opportunity would be earlier? Yeah. That's kind of... I'm curious about that. Like, after this is done, is it like another 45 minutes before I get a chance to save the game? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a couple of yin powers. No risk of dying, but there are a lot of cutscenes. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. I'm fine. I'm chilling, guys. We're having fun. We're having fun. It's a silly little... It's a very well-known glitch. I feel like I am treading very well-known ground. Yeah. You know, this is the modern experience of playing this game. The fact that like 4 people in chat were like, ah, yes, there it is. Makes me feel like I'm in good company. I feel like it's putting, you know, hair on my chest. And then, you know, you got to think about it. It's like you play this on a PlayStation 2, you play this on a PlayStation 3. I don't know if the PlayStation 2 shouldn't have this issue, right? Because the PlayStation 2 is actually using PlayStation 1 lasers and hardware. The Deus Crash is definitely part of the experience. Yeah. And he can use that move all he wants. I'm trying to beef up my attack as much as possible. I don't know how much it stacks. So I'm just going to keep going for a while. This is my 3rd one. And now... I'm trying to get it set up with like the most possible damage I can muster. Oh, he faked me out. He wasn't even looking at Faye. I thought he was about to do the damage half. Damn you, man. He faked me out, dude. That was a balk. Unfair. Yeah, he was committing to Bart. He could not turn and hit Faye with that. All right, what's next? Come on, we got this. We got this. Oh, I think I pressed too many buttons too fast. Yep, we're good. Just remember to always go to wide stereo just in case. Yeah, sounds really good in wide stereo. All right, ready? This is what? Attempt 4? Attempt 5? 5. I think this is 5. Continue with the game. Continue. I think this is 5. Here we go, baby. There's like, if I really wanted to get into it, there's some meta text going on. There's some subversion, fourth wall breaking meta text. About this fight. Fighting this thing in particular and having this happen. There's something there. I haven't put all the pieces together yet, but I wonder if. So, like, if I were to just. System id is id mode for 3 turns. Because no matter what, he heals. So if I don't let him heal, right? And I just charge and wait. Froze. Eventually, because every time I hit him, he's gaining 16,000 health back. And so anything that just got halved there, the 20,000 that got halved, immediately gets refilled again by the time I attack twice. So he's gaining all of his health back, meanwhile we're stuck with no health at all. So if I just charge instead, and I wait him out, and I just wait until he straight up whittles himself down, and I'm charging, and I'm waiting, and I'm biding my time, I just get the final blow. And so it's just a matter of playing that waiting game long enough to, because he's going to go 20,000 cut down, and he's going to go 10,000 cut down. Assumedly. Because we've seen him do it twice once. But because he was filled up on health again from the time that I attacked, my problem is I was thinking that his max health was dropping. But of course that doesn't make sense. It's just his current health that's dropping. So every time I attack, he's gaining health back. So if we just charge and wait, and then he uses that move enough, I just swoop in for a final hit. And so maybe what I do is I start this fight out by getting my charge level to 3, because Bart was actually pretty strong with a charge level 3 attack. Emeralda, I don't think I need to, but Bart will do a charge level 3 attack. Yeah, this is my plan. You charge. You yin power. Get your attack up. You just get your attack level to 3, Bart. So just do this. All we're trying to do is get to 3. Because he's going to heal for 16,000. It might not be worth it. Because we don't want to take the bait. Charge. Go id mode and hope that he does it again. And if he doesn't, then we just go id mode again later. But we basically want to have ourselves ready and waiting. Frozen. But I think I got it. I think I understand. I think I understand the systems now. Because I was allowing myself to attack too much, and so he was never actually losing any health, because I had it in my head that the 20,000 was a max health drop. I think they are going to be quicker now that I'm not actually doing the combat animations. You know? I think they're going to be much quicker now. Okay. It's gonna feel so good when it hits. The best example of this is, I mean, Nancy, I'm sure you can agree with me here. That Clive Barker Undying fight. That was, I'll never forget that. That won't be on the time capsule for a little while. But that's like the final fight in Fallout 1 was similar, but that was more of a like personal brute force, whereas the one in Undying the one in Undying was crazy, man. And I'm not looking at anything. I was just minding my bookmarks. I actually deleted one bookmark because I found a better way to reduce image file sizes instead of using a website to do it. Okay. Okay. So, charge. Yin power. All I remember from Undying is the red crystal and the end fight. Dude, you don't remember the magic spell that would make the enemies kill themselves? You had all like the pirate enemies, and if you used the spell on them, they would put the gun to their head. Do you remember, you remember that? And then you made them kill themselves, you could bring them back from the dead and use them as like soldiers to fight other people. That game was crazy. No, you don't remember? Oh, man. Oh, Clive Barker's Undying. That game was off the rails. So we go here. Clive Barker. I mean, it's the same guy that wrote Hellraiser. He's twisted. Okay. Hold. He got down to 10,000. Boom. 10,000 health lost. Come on, with the yin power. We got it? I don't know if I do 10,000. 7992. And he's gonna heal. Fuck! Okay, so we don't do enough. We don't do enough. He has to do it 3 times. Okay? 9,004, so he's got 9,000 health left. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. I can't do it. Now we got it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 7925? No. No. Oh, he tried to take Bart out too. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Oh, man.
Video game.
That was the ultimate power? The partially rotted thing eventually self-disintegrated. We proceeded even further. Oh, look at this. Wow, how cool, man. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so Armored Core. Oh, those are the memory cubes. Hang on. We came to an enormous cavern that was big enough to swallow the whole capital of Ave. In its center were two gently glowing objects. It was the source of divine wisdom. It was Raziel's tree. Whoa. How cool. Is that Shaitan plugging away? And the cavern itself was a giant computer called Raziel. Whoa. Dude, they're so big. The wisdom of God, hidden within Raziel. We found the unthinkable when we accessed its data. A large, unmanned strategic weapon and its battalion of terminal interference weapons traveling from star system to star system, and a gargantuan mothership used to carry them. The creation of the Moloch angel, God's army to reign over the vast universe with, and the construction of a divine ark. These weapons were called Yabe, the Interplanetary Invasion Weapons System. What the Gazelle Ministry was pursuing was right here. According to the data, the giant rotting organism we just defeated was in fact the nucleus of this system. We were on the verge of accessing the data called Zohar. Oh, accessing the data for the object called Zohar. The central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire system, from the weapons to the mothership. When suddenly, he appeared. Ah, fuck. Hang on. I think Zohar is one of our blocked words. Feel free, everybody. It's time to say Zohar. Can I get a Zohar in chat? Ah, the hidden data from Raziel's tree. Move away from there. This matter is far too weighty for the likes of you.
Oh, so close!
We must protect it with our lives. We can't let them have the Raziel data. You handle them. I will try and extract as much data as I am able to. If anything goes wrong, I will destroy this place. Oh, we're back to full. Alpha Veltol? Who the hell are you? Holy shit. That was cool as hell. It's a fake alpha, I swear, or I built it and I forgot. Sorry. I forgot. How's everybody doing tonight? So how's everybody doing? Make some noise. This area would go so hard on an old magazine screenshot with poor camera quality. I'm saying, dude, take some pictures. Don't let it be a dream. Zero. Nanocube. Oh my god. That one was crazy. Oh, he's doing an Irish jig. I just realized I haven't done the 10 fuel move. We should try the one that costs... Oh. We should try the one that costs 10, if only just to see it. Holy shit, it can take some punishment. Cube's coming in. Oh. He's like, fuck this. My jig doesn't do anything. Kosho. Boom. Boom. Oh! That move was crazy. Cube's coming in. Snow! Here, I'll get one. I'll use my abilities. Go id mode again. You got it next time? All right. Cube mode. Oh, Snow, please. Next time, bro, for sure. Here we go. This is the time. Ready? No, this is it. Oh! Come on, bro. Hit him with the twin snakes. 28-23, man. Oh! 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 Bart's like, my son? this won't do anything now, right? Because they don't have. Yeah. So it seems like I can die here. Is that it, or is that story? Are we going back to the title screen? Story. Okay. I guess that's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? But that is only natural. After all, you are imperfect. Imperfect? Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to you utilizing your true strength. Wrath? The drive to massacre and annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. Such wrath is power for the soul. By eliminating your first foe, you attain your first sublimation of that drive. It is this very sublimation that draws out the hidden powers within oneself. But clinging to reason, suppressing your wrath and desire, makes releasing your true power a dream within a dream for you. You already know this. When wrath appeared in your heart, the machine responded, did it not? What drew out such power from your machine was truly the drive of your soul. It was your id. The sign of the purpose you've been seeking, the mark of a natural-born assassin. You're wrong. That's absolutely untrue. I am not id. The time has come. I'll take your soul and draw its power out to the limit. Enough. Huh? What are you stopping me for? He is bait. If you kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly away. You know, a very important bird needed to fulfill my earnest desire. You understand, don't you, Lacan? Suit yourself. We shall crucify them. Huh? In the land of Golgotha, to the west of here. Collect the broken gears. When Faye and the others arrived at the deepest part of Mahanan, I was looking after the newly mutating people in Nisan. Oh my god. People mutating one after another. How sad. Like some eternal nightmare that made me wonder just how long we would have to keep on nursing them.
Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk?
Thank you, but I'll be all right. I'd rather keep busy so that I won't worry about things too much.
Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that?
This?
Can I see it? Just as I thought. That's the pendant of Nisan. But why do you have it, Ellie?
It's Faye's. I'm holding on to it for him, but it feels as if I've always worn it.
When you wear that, you look even more like Sophia.
Really? Well, flattery won't get you anything, you know? Anyway, we need to hurry up and test that new mutation suppressant assembler on those other people there. We can't afford to have them change any further. Uh-oh. What the?
Oh no! Something has happened to Faye and the others. Overcome by an indescribable fear, I decided ascending to Savat, which was stationed in the skies above Nisan. Awaiting me there was a transmission from Krelian. He told me that if I wanted to save Faye and the others, I would have to come to Golgotha. Krelian wanted me. In order to save Faye and my other friends, I departed in the last Omnigear left remaining in Shavat. My previous fear of riding in this machine was surmounted by my desire to rescue the people dear to me.
Awesome shot. Holy.
Are you serious about going it alone?
Krelian told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement, so please stay behind and protect everyone here.
But it's a trap.
I know.
Then why?
If I do not go, Faye and them will be executed for sure. Krelian isn't concerned with anyone else but me.
So what makes you think he's gonna hold his part of the bargain? You got any way of knowing that you'll definitely save your friends by doing this?
No.
Then it's suicide.
It might be. But I've made it this far because of Faye and the others. Because they accepted me as their friend.
If you go away, what about us? What about all the people who've assembled in Nisan that you leave behind? Everyone's dependent on you for their spiritual support.
The people in Nisan will be fine. They can stand on their own feet without any support from me. And this is also true of you all, right?
But why do you do so much for him?
I don't know. I guess it's a woman's prerogative to be selfish. Perhaps.
A woman's prerogative.
Well, I'm not a holy woman of any sort. I'm just a regular woman. I get angry, I cry, I laugh. Although at times I can resent others, I also know how to love others. Loving whole masses of people at times, and loving just one person the rest. I'm in supreme bliss when I'm embraced by the man that I love. Giving what I have to him, and receiving what he gives me, we become one. That is the moment when I am at most peace. It's my prerogative as a woman to simply want to save the man I love.
Boss?
I'm sorry. Sorry for saying such selfish things. I'll go and do all that I can do for my friends, so I want you all to do whatever it is you can do for our friends here. Well, I'd better get going now.
Holy. Oh, I've seen this shot of. I've seen very specifically. Not one of them.
You!
I've seen you before. I've seen you online. I've seen Crucified Choo Choo online before. The Juicifixion. The Yeti made a shirt of the Juicifixion and I bought one. Fuck, I missed that one. If you have a link to it, Broken Quest, feel free to send the PNG or whatever. I'll pull it up. Oh, this is cool. They made Chew go giant mood just so they could use... Can you imagine if it was a bunch of gears and then just a little Choo Choo? Ellie? You idiot! Why did you come here? Krellion's after you. Forget about us. Run and save yourself.
I came as I was told. I'm the only one you need. They have nothing to do with this, so let Faye and the others go.
How gallant you are, Elhaim. It's almost as if that scene from the past has been brought back to life in the present. So you came in an Omni-gear. That too is her gear. Allow me to confirm something. How pumped were you when the Chew prophecy to go giant mode happened? I don't know if pumped is the word that I'd use. I'll consider what kind of treatment your friends will receive on one condition. That you first defeat these two men here with that gear you came in. How about it, Elhaim? Forget it, Ellie! He's up to something! Don't accept it!
Faye is right. Krellion is not a man of his word, and he always has ulterior motives when he sweet-talks someone.
Believe me, I should know.
What is more, those men are fighting machines created by Krellion. And their combat skills are immeasurable. They're not opponents you can handle by yourself. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can.
God damn it. My. Such harsh criticism. I'm not that brutal. So, what will it be, Elhaim? Even if you were to try and flee now, it is not likely you'll be able to. You see, I have this whole area surrounded by my guards. Wouldn't it be logical to take the choice where you may still stand a chance, no matter how slight it may be? Don't do it, Ellie!
All right, then. I'll do what you say.
Fuck! Good. You're indeed my precious little bird. Now get on with it. Yeah, it was fun. It was a redemption arc. I wasn't a Choo Choo fan. I had, as I'm sure you understand, being like a JRPG person that grew up on JRPGs as well, I have trust issues about giant pink plush stuffed things that end up on your ship for means that are kind of a head scratcher. When Margie was like, oh, and let me bring Choo Choo along. This is a friend that I made here up in this tower. I was like, I don't know if we want to bring the stuffed animal along. Well, I thought it was frankly, I thought it was like a microphone like bug situation where like Margie was like, thanks for breaking me out of here, but I did actually become really into this stuffed animal friend that I made. I hope I can bring it along. And then it was like a bug situation from Ramses. That was my original thought. And so I never gave Choo Choo the time of day because trouble with Triffle's effect. Yeah, I just was not about it.
If it gives Faye and them even the slightest chance of escape, then I will fight. I don't care if it even costs me my life.
Oh, I didn't read it. I didn't read it in town. Or if I did, I didn't internalize it.
Oh, they're too fast.
Dude, I love that design with the crazy eyes and the big ass teeth.
Outmatched, even in my Omni gear. But I can't just, no, not like this. I can't lose. must somehow stop movement.
Oh my gosh. She's going crazy?
Stopped? Now's my chance. Ah!
Oh, baby.
Did I do it? How could that? I thought it had some sort of effect.
Girl, that hurt, and I'll get you back. It was wrong of you to underestimate our power.
Oh. I'm getting no results. It can't be helped, Mugwort. It's about time to finish the job. Mugwort? The hell did you just call me? I love that Scyther looking one on the right. Yo, thank you for the follow. Remember this moment forever? Ellie getting the fucking shit beat out of her by two nameless goons.
Downed yet? It's to be expected. Multiple fractures, major blood loss. I wouldn't be surprised if the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death. What the? There's no way you could stand after taking that much damage. Mugwort? Why? How dare you do that to my partner?
Oh? Hold. Charging up. Wait for it. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a lawnmower starting with like and then it was gonna be like a big old beam. I like that shot. That's cool. Well. So it goes. Hell yeah. No way. Ellie. Her true awakening. Or just merely protecting her master. Either way, it does not alter the fact that she is the mother existence that I have been searching for. It's her day! Guys! Now, men, recover that machine. Place priority on the safety of the pilot. Use whatever it takes to preserve her life. No way! Wait a minute! Happy Ellie's Day, everyone! Well then, I shall be taking this girl with me. As for the rest of you, why don't you just wallow there pathetically while you meditate on your own lack of any real power? Warcraft's like my turn. Pitiful. You can't even protect a single woman. It's not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery.
Ellie was taken away, and as Krellian had told her, we were left alive. Was Krellian just keeping his promise? No, that can't be it. There had to be another real reason why he allowed us to live. And we had to find that out. We made it, folks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here, and I may come back a little later on at night, and do like a later evening stream. So keep your eyes peeled. I may go live again. But if this is just it for the day, got about 2.5 hours, made some significant progress. But again, I may come back. I probably will, but I definitely want to eat. I want to walk a little bit. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out so far. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you in the next episode. We're plugging right along, dude. Good to be past the crashing problem, and fun to be past the crashing problem in like a real way. You know what I mean? Like doing it still in, as I said, there's some meta context, thematic, fourth wall breaking to that. Breaking past that, right? Like running through that wall. There's something there. And it feels really good. This game rocks. Shaitan's in my party. I mean, what else? What's next? Thanks, everybody. I'll see you back with more Xenogears in a bit. But for now, this will be the end of the episode. So thank you so much for chilling, and I'll see you next time.